Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of South York's Allotment. It's that time of year again now when everything's started to go to seed. Everything's winding down now for autumn and it's time to tie up a few jobs on the plots. So with that in mind, I've been picking the seed pods of each different bits of vegetables which I can savour and use again for next year. Here I've got the runner beans, which are enormous. I've got a sweet pea variety mix. I've got some beans, 3 different types, so I'll just get putting these in to the paper packets. Here we go, and this is the end result. I've got some sweet peas which I've already bagged up, runner beans, the dwarf beans, 3 different varieties, ones what I've tried out this year. I got them in like a bit of a triple pack, so I thought I'd give them a go. Got some horse chestnuts here, formerly known as conkers. I'm going to plant a couple of those and see if we can get a nice couple of trees what I can put out, maybe planting ground in a couple of years' time once they get established. I've been chestnutting as well and getting some hazelnuts, so anything really what I can savour from this autumn, I'll have a look at planting. I've got some tomatoes to do exactly the same. Peppers haven't done well this year for some reason or another. They've produced some massive leafy stems about 3 foot high, but the peppers have been so tiny. It's been strange really, but there we go. That's gardening for you. Different things happen different years. Some are good, some are bad. So that's it for up here at the house. I'll go down to the plots now and show you what's been happening down there. Everyone down at plot 1 now, and as always we'll start in the greenhouse. Tomatoes are just coming on in bits and bats really. I keep picking these probably every 3 or 4 days. There's a lot of leafy growth and there's a lot of green tomatoes to turn red yet, so if we have some good weather throughout this October, I fully expect to get a lot more. I've just got some pumpkins there, drying out, curing in the sun a bit, get a bit more heat on them. Cucumbers, I'm right mess today, sorry. Cucumbers, coming to the end really now, they're dying back. There's a couple left on there to harvest, so that'll be nice. What we got here then? So we've got the celeriac, and we've got the parsnips here. They're doing nicely, so it'll keep me into winter with some nice veg. Right then, so big changes here. You'll have seen previous videos. This is where I had the sweet corn. That's all pulled up now and weeded, as is the runner beans. I always think when you pull the runner beans and the sweet corn down, it makes a lot tidier plot. And I've still got the onions under cover until I get some netting sorted out. After they can go in the sheds then. Carrots. Now, you saw in my last video, the carrots while I was in the box, they did absolutely rubbish. But this year, all I've done with these is I've just thrown the seeds in, covered them, watered them, and left them alone really. They've come on brilliantly. Opposed to that one in the box in the greenhouse where you look after them, you tender them, do all you can, control the watering, etc, etc. And they were rubbish. So this is what I've pulled up for dinner today. Look at them beauties, lovely. Really nice shapes. You know, a couple of odd fangs, as they say, coming up, but these two are lovely. Brilliant. Keeps you well into a winter these. Variety was Autumn King. And then I've got the turnips as well. So I can add a couple of turnips and make a bit of turnip and carrot mash if I fancied. All potatoes are dug up now. There's just a few more drying off under the black cover before I dry them out. Purple sprouting broccoli here underneath the clutches. The pumpkin keeps growing, but I don't think I'm going to get out else out of it really, because I keep looking, there's little fruits, and it's too late now anyway. I've got some big fruits there and everything else seems to be dying off. So have a look what we've got with the courgette. The courgette was still growing up until last week, but we've had a couple of grass frosts. Oh, there's one there. Another courgette, so this courgette plant's still growing. Still throwing out and a couple more to come there, so still doing nicely. Squashes galore all over the place. Best year for squash, considering I've had rubbish previous in squash. More winter veg in the leeks, the kale and the sprouts. I've said to you numerous times that the sprouts for me are just a no-no. I don't know what it is. We get a lot of wind down here and it really whips around the plots, so I think it's because it's wind rock. So I'll just show you some of the taties, what have been coming up. A couple have got slug holes on them, but the general rule of thumb is the sizes of them bakers. Now then, what's the variety? I can't think of the variety. I'll let you know in the meantime. But they're doing fantastic. I'm really pleased with them. Pleased with oat potatoes this year. Had an abundance. So I'll let you know. I did a bit of a trial period. I measured the width of the plot, how many potatoes I put in, and how much poundage or kilos, whichever one you fancied to convert, how much I got out of each row. So I'll let you know in due course. But this is plot 1, slowly preparing it for autumn and winter. So that's it for down here. I'll get over to plot 2 and show you what's happening there. Right then, so plot 2 now, and as you can see, everything's pretty much coming to an end. A lot of things happened since the last video I've done, so I'll show you what's starting the greenhouse. There we go, all empty now. It's just pots and empty bits and pieces. So what I'm planning on doing is giving this a good clean out with a bit of J's fluid and just fairy liquid really, and some warm water just to give it a good sterilisation, and get a bit of staging put in here, so ready for the things to go in here over winter. Plants I've got, they can store in here nicely. So yeah, I've had a good crop of cucumbers this year. Tomatoes have done poor actually in here because there was a bit of blight on the plot, and with me leaving the greenhouse doors open for a bit of ventilation, unfortunately I got a bit of the old blight, so not to worry. Right then, all the beans are pulled up now. They were a good crop. I entered a few of the beans into the show, so I've just got left some what we got there, is it celery? Bits of celery now. It's not done too great, but I'm not too fussed. A couple of spring onions left in there, a couple of potato pots to do, swede, whatever it'll be, parsnips, even alright. The leeks, moving along. I've got the beetroots and turnip. They'll still be alright. The beetroot, I'm planning on making some wine, so they're not doing too bad. The turnips are starting to get eaten a bit under there. I think that's mice actually, look like mice teeth. Squash, a couple more there. The kale, that just keeps chucking a lot out. I will need to get rid of those yellow leaves though to stop it getting diseased. Moving along to the front here, I've got the broccoli. I keep picking this broccoli, it's been doing fantastic. I must have had about 4 or 5 pickings off it since I took the main head off it back in June time. So excellent stuff. Savoy cabbages in here for the winter. I'll keep me some good supply. As will the red cabbage. That's a good size, that one there. Roman SL, that's all done now. I've not really had out from here, so it's been disappointing this year. Sprouting broccoli there, and a couple more cabbages. I think they're winter cabbages, those. Now then, I've said to you numerous times that I am poor at growing sprouts, but if you just look in there, there's some lovely tight button sprouts. They're not very big, but for me this is great because, like I say, I haven't produced any good sprouts for a long time, and there's a couple of good ones in there as well. And yeah, so this is the first for me. I'm very chuffed to bits. So it'll keep me in a good supply for a winter. I've got a good 8 or 9 different types of veg. So that's it for the tour then, of the second allotment. Things wrapping up now for winter. The nights are getting darker a lot earlier. We're losing a lot of the light now, so it's just going to be probably weekends I manage to get up here, unless I can get a couple of early finishes after work really. So I'm sure pretty much most people are in the same boat as me. But for plot 2 for this October, it's bye for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next episode.